Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Sunday the 13th of June. Today's observer was quite interesting. I thought I'd try something a bit new here. I've never tried an LA Times puzzle before. I believe it's the LA Times. Um, I've never read that newspaper either. I'm not sure if it's a worthy newspaper or not, but I'm going to try their Sudoku puzzle because they have an expert puzzle as well. So I thought let's give that a bash and see if that's actually an expert level puzzle or if it's more like a kind of Guardian expert puzzle. Shall we see what it's like, is what I thought. So without further ado, let's get on. I hope I can use this software okay. Initially I see this 5. Oh, it highlights other numbers. So 5 and 5, you can see down here that this number here is going to have this square here has to be a 5 because of the intersecting highlighted 5s. That might save me some trouble. You understand that 5 blocking along this column here and this 5 blocking down there. Okay, right. Okay, we're getting the idea. I see 7 blocking along this row, 7 here blocking along this row, and this 7 here blocking down, and so that square there has to be a 7. This square, if you look all the way up the column, and this square, if you look up the column, we will see that that leaves us a 7 there. Okay. Right, where to look next? Okay, so in this column here, the 3 missing cells need to contain 1, 3, and 9, I believe. Guess what? We've got a 9 and a 3 here, so that's got to be a 1. And now this 4 is blocking along here like this, so that means 4 will have to be placed either here or here, and will therefore block along this row. So 4's got to be a number there, hasn't it? Okay. This 6 blocks along this row, and this 6 blocks down, giving us a 6 here. And this 6 will block down here, and this 6 blocking across, and there's a 6 here which blocks this square, so that's got to be a 6 there. That'll give us 4 6s left in this square, this square, this square, and this square, but those 4 we can't really do anything with, I would guess. I'd venture to guess at this stage. Okay, where is likely to be fruitful? Okay, so I said the missing numbers here earlier. I said 4, 1, 3, and 9, I believe. So this 9, the 9 here blocks this square, so that's got to be a 9. So the last number here is a 3, I believe. Okay. Okay, this 4 blocks down this column here, this 4 blocks down this column here, and this 4 stops that from being a 4, so 4 has to be in that location there. Now 4 will appear, okay, so this 4 means that 4 cannot appear in either of these two squares. It's got to appear either here or here, and when it does, it will block that square down there, and this 4 blocks this square, and we've got intersecting 4s here and here, so that's got to be a 4 there, hasn't it? Right. Now in these three squares here, one of them needs to be a 6, right? Because we don't have a 6. We have 1. We don't have 2. We don't have 6 and 8. 2, 6, and 8. So, but 6 is blocking here, and 6 is blocking here. So that's got to be a 6 just there. So that leaves us with a 2 and an 8 here. 2 and an 8 here and here. Should we put those pencil marks in? I don't know if we need to do it. As I say, I have no idea about this puzzle, if it's really an expert level puzzle or not, but let's stick it in and see what happens. Okay, so I see a 7 is possible here because this 7 blocking down here, right? 7 blocking along here. So that leaves just these two squares at 7. And over here we have intersecting 7s. This blue 7 there blocking that square, this 7 blocking that square. And so 7 has to appear there, right? Oh, sorry, that's the wrong. Okay, that's better. Where to now? So I think okay. So this 3 blocks this column, but we have another 3 here blocking this square also. So 3's got to go there. Okay, I should probably fill in some pencil marks. Okay, let's see. Over here, so this 4 blocks this square, so 4 will appear in these two squares. This 5 blocks this square, so 5 will have to appear in these two locations here. The last number here is 1. I'll fill it in for now. It might be useful. This 8 blocks along these two squares, so 8 is possible here or here. 8 is also in these two squares because it blocks with the two 8s that you can see. You can see where they're blocking, which will give us 8 in 3 locations actually in this block. So maybe I'll just not fill that in just for a second. Let's put in those 7s that I found before. Here we have 4 blocking along, so 4's going here and here. We have this 9 here, so this square and this square can't be 9, so that's 9 there and that's 9 there, so now we have a pair. So what's left for these two squares? It's clearly 2 and 8, so 2, 8 are our pairs, 2 and 8. Now let's see what's missing from here and here, so it's got to be 1 and 5, but we don't have any intersecting 1s or 5s just yet, so we'll hold off on that for now. But we can see, however, that it can't be a 2, right? So this 2 blocks here like this. This 2 stops that from being a 2, and this 2 stops that from being a 2, so we can fill in the digit 2 here. This 9 means that that's not a 9. It's also, oh, 9 we've got already, so I apologize. Oops. 2, 8. So this 3 blocks along here, meaning that we can pencil mark in 3 in these 2 spaces here. The 5 here means that's not a 5, but 5 is here or here, and down here is here or here. Up here, 9s, you can see, must go in these 2 squares here. Down here we can fill in candidate 6 because of this square and this square, you'll see blocking along these 2 rows. Up here we have 6 and 6 because of the 6's in here and here. What else? Okay, this 8 means that's not an 8, so candidate 8 can appear here and here. No, it can't, because look, we've got 2 8 here pointing at this, so that's not an 8. So in fact, this is digit 8, okay, and this has to be an 8 down here, and this one we can remove. Can I click delete? Yes, I can. Now the 3 missing numbers in this column are 1, 4 and 5, but look, we have 4 and 5 in this row, so that's got to be a 1, and that's got to be a 1 here, so that's got to be a 4, and that's got to be a 5. Okay, the 4 blocking this square and this 4 blocking along this row means that 4 or 6 is a pair up here now. That's useful. So now we can get these missing numbers, which are 2 in these 2 places here, and so these missing digits are 1 there. Let's put that there. So no, this is going to be a 1 and an 8 also, but let's just hold off on it for a moment, because this 1 blocks this square, so 1 can go here, and then 1 can go here, and then 5 is there. 3 has to go there. 3 is in this location now, which will put us a 3 up here. Okay, did you see? Sorry, 3 blocking along here, 3 blocking down there. That will give us a pair of 3s down here. Let's put in the pencil mark, shall we? Okay. There's only 1 number missing here, so it's 5. Let's put in 5 here. So 1 number missing down here. It's a 9 and a 5 to go here, so that clearly has to be 5. That can't exist. Okay, what's next? This has to be a 1 where I am now, because clearly we already had an intersecting 1 and we didn't have a 1 here yet. Now 2 or 8 left in this column, but look, here's an 8, so this can't be an 8, that's got to be a 2. That's got to be an 8, that's got to be a 2. So up here, that's not 2, no, that's a 9, that's 2. Okay, one of the missing numbers here, in fact 8 we can see already, 8 has to go here. All right. And so therefore that's a 1, that's an 8. 1 number missing along here is an 8, I believe. Okay. Right, back down here. What's the missing number down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6 somewhere. Have we got an intersecting 6? Yes, because 6 is either here or here. So that's not a 6, so that's got to be 7. That's our 6 there. Down here, this has got to be a 7 now and a 3. That's all that's left. The two missing numbers along here now are 1 and 6, I believe. But we can't tell which is which just yet, so we'll hold off on that. But what we can see is this 8 means that that's got to be a 2, and that's got to be an 8. And so this 2 blocks down here now, and this 2 blocks this square. So that's a 2 there. One number missing in this row is, what, 9? Oh, I made a mistake down here, look. Hey, look, I made a mistake. That's a 9, isn't it? I'm not sure when I made that mistake. I don't know how long ago I made that mistake, but if you've been shouting at me, I apologize. There's a 4 there, there's a 9 there. That's really weird. Usually if you make a mistake, it's a disaster and you need to go back to the beginning, but I think I survived, although I'm not sure just yet. Maybe I've messed it up. 4, here we have 4 or 6, that's a 6, that's a 4. Mostly my errors come from just inputting the wrong number in the computer. Missing numbers are 1 and 3, but this 3 means that can't be a 3, so that's a 1, that's a 3. I guess we're going to find out in a second whether or not I made a fatal mistake. That's got to be our 1. The last number should be a 6, is it right? Yes. 16 minutes and 45 seconds. That's not bad, I'd guess. I wouldn't really class that as an expert level puzzle though. Not really any difficult Sudoku logic needed there. But anyway, interesting. Thank you very much, LA Times, and please subscribe to the channel and come back tomorrow for more stuff. Thank you, bye bye.